I probably don't need to tell you a lot about Kash Patel. He's a mega enthusiast who has written multiple children's books about former FBI Director and Department of Justice Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation of President Trump during his first term. For the kids, children, they love that. He appeared on a white nationalist podcast multiple times, but couldn't recall those appearances during his confirmation hearing. And while you and me and most other people were correctly horrified, MAGA folks were very excited for Patel's nomination, hoping that all of their dreams of show trials for their enemies would finally come true. And then he got the job. And since having the position, he's been way less focused on putting all of Trump's enemies on trial for made-up crimes, and way more focused on hanging out in Las Vegas, where he reportedly lives, visiting his girlfriend in Nashville, allegedly using the FBI's planes, of course, and watching hockey. When Washington Capitals captain Alex Ovechkin scored his 875th goal in the National Hockey League, surpassing the record set by Wayne Gretzky, Kash Patel was in the crowd, sitting with the hockey great. Patel also plays hockey in a Northern Virginia men's league. So it makes total sense to me that he just doesn't have time for things like running the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, which could be why he was replaced as interim head of the department last month, given that he reportedly never visited the office. And he's definitely got too much going on for something as silly as the FBI budget, as he told Democratic Senator Patty Murray on Thursday.
It was due last week, by law.
I understand.
And your answer is you just understand. You're not going to follow the law?
My answer is that I am following the law, and I'm working with my interagency partners to do this and get you the budget that you are required to have.
And you have no timeline?
No.
Honestly, Senator Murray should know that until the Stanley Cup playoffs are over, Kash Patel is booked and busy. He's even too busy for weirdo conspiracy theories about, or investigations into, the death of pedophile billionaire Jeffrey Epstein, to the apparent disappointment of Republican Senator John Kennedy.
Did Jeffrey Epstein hang himself, or did somebody kill him?
Senator, I believe he hung himself in a cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Are you going to release all the information about that?
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
When do you think you'll have it done, Kash?
I think in the near future, sir.
Like before I die?
Now, I know you might be thinking, shouldn't the director of the FBI be doing his job? And to that I say, no. Kash Patel should not be focused on the work of the FBI, or at least how he would interpret doing that job. Kash Patel should be focused on issues like, does the Venetian Las Vegas have a good buffet? Or, is this the year for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Hey, Patel is also reportedly super into mixed martial arts, and I think he should definitely spend hours, no, days, training for his very first fight. How come? In fact, it would be so great, and the libs would be so owned, if Kash Patel did nothing but work out and watch hockey for the next, 3.5 years.